East Stirlingshire against Dundee United.
I've heard some pundits tipping Dundee United for the Cup this year, and they breezed through in a Gaeltacht view, but not before their third division opponents had a shot at glory. Sadly for the Shire, the much-travelled Colin Cram wasted it, although he says he heard a whistle. He and his teammates were whistling in the wind after that, as United found their feet on the plastic pitch. In particular, Prince Bobbin, whose first appearance in 2 months yielded his first goal of the season. 15 minutes in, 1-0 United. Any thoughts of an upset? Blown away. United's second goal was simplicity itself. A Paul Dixon corner, a Darren Dodds header, and Craig Levine's side had doubled their lead. With the game just 40 minutes old, there would be no way back for Jim McAnally's side from here. And things got even worse for them when a third goal came 2 minutes later. Sean Dillon's cross perfectly met by John Daly. The Irishman isn't used to this kind of space in the Premier League and gladly snapped up his 9th goal of the season. Goal number 4 will be particularly memorable for 18-year-old striker Johnny Russell. This was his first start for Dundee United, and his skill was too much for the home defence. No doubt at all about the penalty, or who would take it. And Russell did just about enough to get it past fellow teenager Jamie Newman in goal. It was quite a daunting debut for the 17-year-old keeper. He was blameless for all the goals and did make one good stop towards the end. Again, Johnny Russell involved, and John Daly not happy he didn't make it a 5-star performance from the visitors.
No disrespect to East Stirlingshire, but our biggest adversary today was our attitude, and if our attitude wasn't right, that was what would beat us today, not East Stirling, and their attitude was good. You saw that.
Or Forest against St Johnstone or Rangers. Airdrie United will play Dunfermline. It's Hearts against Falkirk. Inverurie or Motherwell against Brechin or St Mirren. Aberdeen versus East Fife. Celtic play Peterhead or Queen's Park. Hamilton against Dundee United. And Inverness Cally Thistle against Ayr United or Kilmarnock. Pat, any that you fancy there?
I've seen better draws, it has to be said. The ones that I have to pick out are the romantic ones, the Cup. Looking at Celtic, obviously at home, but a chance to play against Peterhead. They would love to come down there if they can get past Queen's Park. And of course, if it is Queen's Park, it's a Glasgow derby. It's a Glasgow derby from many, many years ago, but a Glasgow derby nonetheless. But maybe even more romantic than that. If Rangers do go through and they play against Forest Mechanics, if they can manage to beat Forfar, that would be an amazing game to see Glasgow Rangers going up to Forest. And I watched Forest play a couple of rounds ago. They've played a load of matches to get there. They've all went to extra time, penalties, you name it. So if they could get through, what a tie that would be for them.